Mi sentite ragazzi? Facciamo qualche check, perché se no mi metto le cuffie se non si sente bene. Do you hear me? Do you hear me well? Good, good. Let's just wait some more minutes and then we'll see. Today we became a princeps and I'm pretty thrilled about the magnitude and the size of the packages for a Warlord Titan. And I think it's gonna be kind of a nice unboxing. I already just opened the lids and what I can see from here is already so fucking cool. Sorry for my language. So actually I'm pretty happy because the Titan was scheduled to arrive on Tuesday, but this morning I got this email that the package was actually already delivered, so pretty happy about that. And you know, we'll see what happens now. And I think they had to use 2 different boxes because there is a lot to unbox here. And also this is a full Warlord Titan with all the pieces basically. So we have the body, head, arms and the shoulder cannons. And the whole package was like 11 kilos. Let's say, yeah, 11 kilos. And in pounds it would be like, I don't know, 25 pounds, something like that. It was kind of heavy. And so let's see what happens. So so this should be the let's say the accessories. So we'll get to it later. We'll start from the big box, basically. Okay? So I need to actually stand up because it's pretty big business here. So let's see. Okay, this is the box, one of the 2 boxes. And let's see. You can already see from here that the packaging was quite well made. Let's see if we can. Okay, we have 2 smaller boxes inside this big one. Oh, sorry. This is, I don't know if you already understood that, but it's basically my first ever Instagram live streaming session. So this is the first one, and then okay, gotcha. So first one, just to have a reference on the size, it's 2 boxes of this size, basically, that we will open in a minute, and they are quite heavy, I can tell you that. So let's see what happens now. Okay, so basically in one of these 2 boxes, I think that we will have our Titan owner diploma. There is something like a diploma that states that you are authorized to, let's say, pilot or drive, or I don't know, a Warlord Titan. So here we go. Let's start from one of the 2 boxes, and off it comes. Obviously we have some horrible. Oh wow. Okay, there are a lot of wow. Okay, I always basically forget how big the Warlord, the full-scale Warlord is, but we have all the parts. I think every assembly, let's say assembly, is divided into these envelopes. Wow. And I think the worst part will be dealing with all this resin, because I don't know if you guys have ever had to deal with resin. It's totally different from normal Warhammer plastic. Kind of harder to deal with, but still. So let's say if the envelopes tell us what are we looking at. Resin bag. Okay, let's see. I don't think so. It's just. Oh, okay. I think. Oh, okay. This is part of the shoulder. We have some. This should be the plate going above the head. Then we have the other envelope with some. I think. Oh, we have the feet. If we have any, foot fetish aficionados, here are the one or two, I don't know. Hello, J-Han. We're unboxing a full-scale Warlord Titan. Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike. Yeah, Warlord, the biggest one. My grandpa always said, if you have to do something, do it the right way. So. Ooh. Okay, we have another just plurable envelope here, but I don't get what we're looking at. We'll get to it in a minute. Oh, we have another big, huge envelope, and I think I'm looking at a leg. I don't know if it's both legs. It should be. Yeah, we have both legs here. I'm telling you guys, this thing is huge. I already took out like 4 huge envelopes. Okay, and look here. I think my 2025 is already full scheduled. I hope that I can finish it for, oh wow, this thing is amazing, guys. I'm telling you, I hope I get to finish it for the end of the year, you know, I hope, but I think it will be a titanic endeavor. I'm actually sweating the hell out of myself. All right. Meanwhile, my cats are outside the door looking through the glass. What the hell are you doing? Why you locked us outside? Okay, this is basically an armpit. Okay, Tommy, the full assembly should be like the size. If you go to my last post in the profile, you can see I'm kneeling in front of a glass display case, and you can see one of these fully built up, not painted but fully assembled, and you can see the size is like the size of my torso, and you know that I'm not basically one of the smallest guy around, so it's quite heavy and quite big. As I said before, it's like 12 kilos. Yeah, basically 12 kilos. So, going on, we have the other armpit. Should be the armpit, yeah. They're huge, they're massive, guys. I'm telling you. Hello, everyone who joined right now. Oh, yeah. Totally, Jahan. Cats versus Warlord Titan. I'll have to lock my door every time I'm not here, because, as I was saying before, dealing with resin is already a pain in the back, basically. And but the worst thing is repairing resin, so I have to make sure that I don't that my cats don't reach it, because if it falls, it will be like some kind of surgical operation to put it back together, you know. And oh yeah, they're totally huge. Here we have the groin, guys. I'll try to show it to you. No X-rated here. You can see it. Oh, this is nice. Okay, here you have the holes for the legs, and this is where you put your groin plate, and this is the engine on the back. It's amazing how even the, let's say, smallest parts are so heavy. Resin is so... Hallelujah! This is actually bigger than my son. I have a 3-month-old son, and he weighs like half the kilos of this thing. So, you know. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, nice. I can... Oh, this is basically the upper part of the leg. And I can actually recognize them so rapidly, because I have been building and painting some Adeptus Titanicus Titans in the last 2 years, and basically what they told me is that for Adeptus Titanicus, they just took this model and just shrinked it to this size. Stand by. Okay, I'll show you one of my Warlord Titans. So this is basically the model we will be looking at when it's finished, and it will be the size of basically my torso. So yeah, and to do this, to make this ones, they just took the projects for the big one and just shrink them. If you never dealt with Adeptus Titanicus, I warmly recommend it. It's, as someone says, a higher form of warfare. No? This is what it will look like. The color scheme will not be this one, but basically this is what we will be looking at when it is finished. So, okay. Oh, nice. I have some. I already dealt. Basically, I already dealt with a lot of racing because I have two Cerastus, old Cerastus Knights from Forge World. Now you can find them in plastic. So I already dealt a lot with racing, and I can tell you that the Forge World Knights are pretty awesome models too. And now that they made them in plastic, it's also easier to get to know them and to play with them, you know. So here we have another. These are the two upper legs. Okay, this is not that easy to put back inside. So we are getting to the end of the first box, and here we have basically the plates that go on the lower part of the leg. They're awesome. You can look at those. Sorry if my phone is a little bit out of focus, but I think you can get an idea of what we're looking at. My wife always pesters me because my phone makes the worst of pictures. It's not because the phone camera is bad. It is because it's always dirty. So we got to the end of the first box, but don't worry, we have another one of the same size ready to be opened. Oh, someone just managed to break in. This is Maug, one of my 3 cats. It's the biggest one of the 3 and the most fearful one. Bye, Jayhan. Thank you for participating. So, here we go, guys. The second one. Nice. Okay. Here we have another full box of goods, and in this box we also have a lot of envelopes, and this time we have a lot of details, like these are pieces that will basically be part of the shoulder assembly. We have some laser las cannons that will be on the top. Sorry, not the top, but on the back, as they are basically defensive weapons. Here we have the generators for these round-ish parts are generators for the void shields. And yeah, now we're getting toasty with some details. I'm pretty scared by the number of the pieces this Titan is made of. And I'm also scared by the fact that everything is made of resin. But still, let's see. Oh, we have some more plates, leg plates. You can see this is the knee. Let's open it just to show you the actual size of these plates. Is amazing. And yeah, this is also upper leg with the knee, and also some other lower leg plates. As you can see here, this is one of the other flaws in resin. You can see that it is quite bent. So basically, when you're dealing with the big resin kits, you have to deal with a lot of these flaws, and you have to actually prepare all the pieces before you start, before you basically start to assemble it and then eventually paint it. But still, we're in the business since like I was like 12 maybe when I started everything. When I started Warhammer, I was like 12, I think, maybe. So it's been just 24 years. So we're prepared to deal with this kind of stuff. No? So let's get back to it. As you can see, after the big envelopes, we have a huge lot of smaller ones. This is amazing, guys. And everything, let's see. Oh, here we go. This is nice. It's a pretty small piece, relatively small piece, but this is actually the door from where the princeps gets inside the Titan, and it is placed in the back. Oh, like here. So this is basically where I would get in as the princeps of this god engine. Always loved that they call them god engine, and for a reason, you know. What do we have here? Okay, other plates. Oh yeah, I have to take this out because here we have a shoulder plate that could fit my actual shoulder, as you can see. And yeah, with the Adeptus Titanicus, sorry, the Collegia Titanica emblem here. It's kind of nice. Okay, so going. Oh, this is basically the hip piece that will join the legs and the torso assemblies together. Very important piece. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, nice. Look at the details on these pieces, guys. It is actually amazing. Yeah, it was kind of a good choice to start with the Warlord Titan. And here we have, what do we have here? Oh, okay, this is the other shoulder pads assembly. Basically the shoulder pads. I'll take back the smaller version, okay, so we can have a reference on the pieces. So this is, you can see the shoulder pads are divided in 3 pieces, and this is the front piece that will actually go here. That's actually pretty nice. And in the envelope we have the 2 pieces that will assemble one entire shoulder pad with the central part that I showed you before. This is another hip part. Okay, here we have, okay, this is basically another plate going up here. This piece right here, you can see it, this piece right here. Nice. Okay, this is the twin piece of the one I already showed you. And then we will actually, oh, okay, I can see something in the bottom of the box that will actually be the one of the coolest thing about the box, about the Titan itself. But before we get to it, I will show you this. This is the actual upper part of the Titan. You can see it here, the central part here. And this, I can tell you, this thing is heavy. Look at this. This thing is heavy right now. Let's get, okay, what do we have here? Okay, other shoulder plates for the other shoulder. And then this is another pretty heavy piece. Let's see, what are we talking about? Ooh, look at this. They are actually so, you know, so thick, so sturdy, you know? They're heavy. Every part of it is heavy, and I'm pretty scared of how heavy it will be once it is done. But don't worry, because it won't be a fast thing to see it finished. We will go step by step together. Look at this. Oh, okay. This, you can see here, is basically the part where the princeps will walk on, getting inside the Titan. Here you can see the door, the round door, and on the bottom you can see this part is the actual metal floor on which the princeps will walk to get inside his god engine. Okay, so we are getting closer to the end of the second box, but the coolest thing of the second box is still to be revealed. And this is the back with the engine assembly. But let's take a break from the actual pieces, because I have to show you one of the coolest things of our Warlord Titan. Okay, we have an envelope. Okay, here something really cool is hiding, and I am talking about this actual diploma that allows you to be the princeps of a Warlord Titan, and it reads as follows. The Fabricator General has decreed that your army may deploy the might of a Warlord Titan. Tremble, foes of mankind, for the might of the Messiah is upon you. And then on the bottom you have the thought of the day. That is actually pretty cool. Victory needs no explanation. Defeat allows none. Nice. And here you basically have the actual serial number of your God engine, and also the production year. This is really something. But I think we have something else in the envelope. I think it could be the... Yeah, obviously it will be the instructions to make this God engine actually happen. Okay, so here we have all the pieces. Just a quick detail. Basically, on this box I had the whole body part, and we'll soon get on the accessories part, meaning the arms, shoulder, like, okay, arms, shoulder cannons, obviously head, that is actually one of the coolest parts, and everything is stashed in the second box, and we'll get to it later. So we also have a guide for dealing with resin, so kind of them to include this, because trust me, dealing with it is kind of pain, but still. Okay, so here we have the instructions and our diploma. And now we'll get to the final part. It's actually pretty cool also. Oh. Even the accessories are very, very heavy. And I'll try to make some room on the table, because, you know, it is actually... No, I don't know where I'm gonna put all these parts. Yeah, but still, okay. Let's have it open. Let's go. Exactly. I know, Mike, I know. It's really something. It's really something. You are authorized to deploy a Warlord Titan. That, just for reference, is basically the size of I think a 10 stories or 15 stories building. So. So, let's go with the last part. Oh, okay. So here we have some different boxes, because you buy, you actually buy the body assembly all together, and then you buy every other piece one by one. So I had to choose which weapons I wanted and which kind of head I wanted, even if I think that right now just one is available. and it's the Mars Alpha pattern. So let's go. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, look, I think that I will have a busy year trying to put all this together. So let's get into. I'll just put the big box on the floor and take out the small boxes because I don't have room. No? So what do we have here? Oh, okay. We started with the best part. Mars Alpha head assembly. Let's go. This is one of the coolest parts. Oh. Okay, here you have obviously the instructions to put it together, and the cool thing about this is that the head is totally empty in the inside. As you can see here, you will just assemble it piece by piece, and you will have the actual models that go inside the head. That means the princeps here. Okay, the princeps here, and the two moderatis. The moderatis are basically the assistants that are all linked together with the God Engine system, MUI something. And yeah, here we have the princeps himself standing. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, this is the princeps standing, and obviously the guy sitting while he pilots his God Engine. And here we have all the parts of the head. This is the upper part, and these are the lower parts going together more or less like this. I'm just trying to show you. Okay, this will be the head basically, and here you have the two moderatis that will be sitting in front of the princeps. The princeps will be sitting basically in the center of the head, and the two moderatis just in front of him, dealing with all the God Engine systems. And that's it for the head. It was nice. It was nice. And now we'll take a look. We'll take a look at the weapons right now. That will be basically the last part of the God Engine. I hope you guys liked this part of my childish obsessions. Okay, let's see. Let's get to it. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is another very, very cool part. We're talking about the Ariok claw. That is actually a hand. No? These are the instructions to put it together. Oh, okay, you can see the actual hand here now. It's actually like the size of my hand. And here you can see all the details, like fingers and stuff. This is one of the best pieces of the God engine itself. So let's get to it. Let's go on, and we're headed to the end of this unboxing. I don't think there is something cooler to unbox in the whole Warhammer 40k universe. So I hope you guys liked it. Okay, what do we have here? Obviously, we have the Apocalypse missile launchers that will be basically mounted here. This is not the piece we will be looking at. Stand by, I will show you that kind of piece. I will show you a Legio Ignatum God engine, because it shows all the pieces that I bought actually for this full-scale Titan. So here we have the Titan itself. This is the claw, pretty cool. Then we have the missile launchers on the shoulders, and we will get to it like in a minute. Here we have the Sun Fury plasma cannon. Pretty cool, actually. This is basically how it will look like. Still have to decide which Legio, which color scheme I will be painting my Titan in. No? So let's get to the missile launchers. Okay. Whoa. Pretty heavy. Yeah, Tammy, I will paint them while in parts, and also I will magnetize all the parts, like you can see on this one. This is magnetized. Okay, so you can remove the pieces and put it back together, because it helps you a lot if you have to actually transport it somewhere. For the small one, I just magnetized basically the weapons, but for the big one I will magnetize also I will divide the legs part from the upper part. Also the head will be removable, and I will set up an actual suitcase with foam inside, in which I will put every single piece to avoid them to be destroyed if I ever have to transport it somewhere. So, and yeah, so I will assemble all the parts, all the various assemblies, paint them separately, magnetize them, and then put it together. Will be hell of a job. So we have a lot of, okay, here you can see the let's just open it. Here you can see the missiles. Missiles points, the tips of the missiles, and yeah, as I told you, this will be how the assembly will look like once it is done. You can see it right here, and it will go on the shoulder like this. Okay. Okay, so these are the external parts of the assembly. And now, for the joy of all my plasma lovers friends, we will get to the last part itself. That will be the Sun Fury plasma cannon. It's actually one of the coolest weapons a Titan can deploy and employ on the battlefield. Okay. Why is it always so hard to put things back inside boxes? Why? Well, I'll get to it later. Okay, now we're talking, guys. Let's see. Huge box for the plasma assembly. Sun Fury plasma cannon. Let's see it. Annihilator, sorry. This is the Sun Fury plasma annihilator. Let's see what we're talking about right here. Okay. Oh, nice. This is really something. Okay, here we have some lateral plates and also the elbow assembly, like I will show you here, like the plates here and the elbow. You can see just the plates, not the cannon itself. The cannon itself is right here in this huge envelope. Oh, nice. You can see all the plasma. This will be basically, you can see it. Just to have a reference, guys. That's it. Plasma Sun Fury Annihilator. That's so fucking cool. And here we have some pipes, tubes and stuff. Okay. And as always, we have our kind reminder about how to deal with resin kits, and also the instructions to put the annihilator together, specifying that this is not a toy. This is actual God engine. So, okay, so now my room is actually swamped with pieces. I don't know where I'm gonna put all these boxes. I'm gonna figure it out like tonight, I think. And we'll put back together our smaller version of the Titan. And this again is how it will look like. Just don't mind the paint work, the paint job, because I still have to decide which Legio I will paint my Titan of. But still, you can see the Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator, the claw, and the missile launcher, and this is the kind of head that came out of the box. So this is what you will see once this is finished. But I think, as we were saying earlier, that it will take, I think, the whole year. But fear not, my friends, because we will document everything. We will do some other live streaming, trying to put it together. I will show you how to deal with resin kits, to bend them in the right position if they're bent incorrectly. No, look at the size of this plate. This is one of the 3 pieces of the shoulder plates, and it can fit my actual shoulder. This is insane. Still, I will show you again just one of the coolest things that come out of the box. This is our Warlord Titan owner diploma. This is some very nerdy stuff, you know, being excited more for a piece of paper than like 11 kilos of resin kit. But this is the thing itself. And this will allow me, once the Titan is done and ready to hit the battlefield, to join the Titan Owners Club. That is actually, as the name says, it's a club of all the people that own this full-scale Forge World Titans. And if you're part of the club, you can participate in some very cool events they make throughout the year, normally in England, where they actually play with the Titans, making them fight one another using, I think, the Adeptus Titanicus rules. No, and it's actually pretty cool, you know. So let's say I hope that you. Yeah, I think I will need a babysitter. Oh, also my phone is dying, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here we have the guy himself, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry for my English, and I'm sorry because this was my first ever live streaming, so I was not that confident, but I think and I hope I will get better throughout the year during okay, my cat is already destroying everything, and I'll get better for you guys. So have a nice evening, and your princeps salutes you.